Persona 3 is finally coming to modern platforms later this month. You may be wondering, why is Persona 3 Portable coming over? What's Persona 3 FES? And which one of these is the definitive Persona 3 experience? Well, I'm going to try to answer all these questions and more as we go over the differences between Persona 3, Persona 3 FES, and Persona 3 Portable. Persona 3 is the third Persona game in this Shin Megami Tensei spin-off that was released on the PlayStation 2 2006 in Japan and late 2007 in the West. Persona 3 did a lot to establish the modern Persona formula that you see in Persona 4 and 5, and did a lot to bring the series into the mainstream, and was the stepping stone that Persona 4 and 5 used to propel this franchise to be as notable as Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, arguably the biggest JRPGs. Persona 3 FES is an enhanced version of Persona 3 and added a lot of quality of life improvements. But the thing FES is known for is the answer, an epilogue of sorts that's meant to answer all the lingering questions you might have. Persona 3 Portable is a pseudo-enhanced port that was released on the PSP fall of 2009 in Japan and spring 2010 in North America. This version has a lot of quality of improvements, including letting you control your party members instead of giving them pre-configured tactics, and overall aligning the battle system closer to Persona 4. A new addition to this version is the option to be male or female, choosing which determines certain scenes to play out, social links, and in the FMMC's case, different music. An interesting omission, however, is the post-game content, the answer from FES being absent from this version, with Atlus stating due to the storage capacity of the PSP's UMD disc. Atlus decided that outside of Tartarus, which is the main dungeon that you would go through in the game, navigation is done in a visual novel style, making the game more point-and-click outside of battles. Another omission is the anime cutscenes are not in this version, going for that visual novel look. Now that I've gone over which version is which one is the definitive Persona 3 experience? Well, the answer is quite simple, as Persona 3 Portable has all the gameplay enhancements to making clearing Tartarus much easier, and FEMC changes it up the story somewhat, but FES has that definitive ending with the answer and the non-visual novel look in the anime cutscenes. So, if it's so hard to figure out which version is the best way to play Persona 3, why did Atlus decide to remake Persona 3 Portable? That's a question I've had for a while now, ever since they revealed these games. I believe it's simply to do with Persona 3 Portable having the best battle system, being more in line with Persona 4, but what throws a wrench into all this is that recently, rumors have been swirling that Atlus is working on a Persona 3 remake. Now, not a lot of details are known about the supported remake other than it will have Persona 5 level of quality of life improvements and graphical enhancements. With the reason as to why Atlus would be releasing this and Persona 3 Portable is to get the entire Persona saga, sorry P1 and P2. Editing Moawe here, I thought I'd chime in here for a little bit, going over this guy's track record, Lowable. He has a cool profile picture. So basically his track record is that during, a couple days before that Xbox E3 event last year, he mentioned that Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden were coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, along with PC for Persona 3 Portable. So his track record is basically 100% just going off of that one thing, so at least at the very least he knows the Atlus stuff. But yeah, back to the video. To modern platform, I guess Atlus is going for the having their cake and eat it too type of deal. We'll see how that plays out, of course. But with that being said, comment down below what you guys think of all this. What version do you think you should play? I myself, I'm gonna be picking on Portable on Switch, and I will see how that plays out. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe already if you haven't already, and ring that bell for notifications for more videos like these. With that being said, this has been Moawe signing out.
Wanna put you in a